So
Do you know Anpanman?
yeah.
He's
I,
when I first saw an Anpanman movie, and it was just a few months ago with my kids, I was like, "Oh my god, this is just a giant allegory for Jesus Christ."
is it real?
And
I see. I haven't watched it, but I
well,
know. I
my
know
w
who he is.
yeah, right, well, right, and my wife thought I was nuts, and everyone and all the Japanese people I talked to, they're like, "Are you nuts, Evan? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "No, no, no, this has to be true," and I looked into it, the dude's a Christian.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
so cool.
so the story is that there's like a baker, an old man baker, i.e. the father, and he makes a boy, a superhero who goes around saving people made out of bread and sweet stuff, which you could argue is grapes, but it's the anpan, which has little beans in it that are really sweet. And he flies
Mhm.
around saving people. And when it gets really desperate, when everyone's at their lowest, he says, "Eat my bread, it will save you." And he kills himself by letting other people eat his bread. And then the person gets saved and starts doing all the right stuff. And then the father just makes a new son. And I remember I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is straight up Chris, like this is the basic, like everyone and, and like all the Japanese people were like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh god, like if you guys just would have said, like it's funny because we take it for granted." And hello, everybody. This is Evan Rogers coming at you with an online live lesson. This is lesson number 7. We're doing negative adjectives. This is like almost the 60th video episode of this series, and if you're interested in joining it, it's $5 a month, as you probably heard in the intro. We are here with John and Kayla, Kayla's phone died just recently. Not died, but the battery died, and we're gonna get started. Am I forgetting anything? Stuff for sale. Check out the description. Volunteer giving me money because this is definitely not paying the bills. You guys ready to go?
Oh no, he's gonna charge us for it.
No, I can't afford to. It's either this or quit. I mean, you told all those kids, it's like, yeah, it's only $5 a month for like 30 lessons or whatever it's going to be. That's like 0 people have joined in. So, you guys ready to go?
Uh,
All right, repeat after me. Mazui desu ka?
Mazui desu ka?
Yeah, the audio came out weird there. Mazui desu ka? Yeah, is it bad? And this is referring to bad taste. Okay, so what's going on here is we're injecting a wa in between the nai and the ku, which I think we mentioned this in the grammar, but just to recap, I'll recap it after we actually say the darn thing. Mazuku wa nai desu ne.
Mazuko wa nai desu ne.
Yeah, the wa is saying, well, it's not terrible, it's not bad, but something's weird. It's not bad, eh? It's like, is it bad? Well, it's not bad, but like, right? Something's going on. Oishikatta desu ka?
Oishikatta desu ka?
Just zero effort on the intonation. Oishikatta desu ka? Was it good? Was it tasty? To which, notice how this is past tense, so be sure to keep it past tense, okay? Oishiku wa nakatta desu ne.
Oishiku wa nakatta desu ne.
Yeah, great. Hey, that was. Yeah, great. Well, it wasn't good. It wasn't tasty, but All right. So we have a whole long list of adjectives, and I want to do those, and also occasionally do a past tense one. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Here we go. Toi, John. What's it mean? It means far away. Yeah. Thank you, Kayla.
I remember that intro.
And I ran so toy fast. All right. John, ask if it is far away, and Kayla say, well, it's not far away, but it's not like he said, who are we? Toi desu ka? Yeah, okay.
Before I answer, it's just
Toku.
toku, right?
Yeah. And then the wa.
Yeah, toku wa nakatta desu ne.
So his question was not past tense. So you're gonna be going with the nai, not the nakata.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
It was embarrassing.
Go for it. You're fine.
遠くはないですね。
Yeah, toku wa nai desu ne. Well, it's not far away, but it's something. It's a little bit of a distance, but not far away. Maybe you
That's
don't
so
walk
mean.
there. All right, chikai. What's it mean? Kayla.
Chikai.
It's the opposite of toi.
Oh, like near.
Slow.
Nearby. All right, so Kayla, let's ask. John. I don't know why I was about to call you Matt for some reason. What the heck's wrong with me? Ask John if it's nearby. And John, well, it's not nearby, but we could probably take a bike.
Okay. Chikai desu ka?
Let's go. Chikaku wa nai desu ne.
Your intonation was very strange, but you got it right. Chikaku wa nai desu ne. Great. Chikaku wa nai desu ne. All right, great. I scroll down too far. I want to keep that in so we can kind of copy it. So just be aware that this one's past tense, but there's going to be the occasional non-past tense. All right, John, atsui. What does atsui mean?
Why you always looking at me? Try.
Cold.
No, not
The
cold,
opposite,
but-
actually. The opposite. Hot.
Hot.
Yeah, exactly. Hot. Yes, exactly. That's so hot. All right. Let's make these ones past tense. John, you're going to ask Kayla if it was hot. And Kayla, you're like, well, it wasn't hot. It wasn't really hot. Maybe it wasn't really hot,
Atsukata desu ne.
Great.
Desu ka?
Yeah, great.
Atsuku wa nakata desu ne.
Great, great, great. Kayla, ii, what's it mean?
Good.
Good is exactly correct. Make it past tense and ask John, was it good? Well, it wasn't good,
Okay. Is it just ikata?
No, because this one's a weird one.
Tricky one. I knew it.
Snap Matsui.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't it yo?
Yes, exactly. It rhymes with boy. I was gonna say it rhymes with boy. Yeah, exactly. It's yoi. It would be it's yoi, but we have to make it past tense.
Yeah, but it's yokata desu ka, right?
Yokata desu ka? Yeah, was it good? Was it all right? Was it fine? Yeah, exactly. Yokata desu ka?
Yoku wa nakata desu ne.
Yeah, yoku wa nakatta desu ne. It wasn't really good. All right, let's see if you guys can handle it. John, what's Takay mean? Takay.
Hold on. That is tall.
Exactly, tall or expensive. So I'm gonna go with the expensive translation. So John, ask Kayla, was it expensive? She just came home with something weird, and you're like, oh man, was it expensive? And she's gonna be like, well, was it expensive?
Takai desu ka?
Past tense, was it?
Taikata desu ka?
Taka kata.
Takakata desu ka?
Yeah.
Takaku wa nakata desu ne?
Yeah, exactly. Takaku wa nakatta desu ne. Yeah, great. Yeah, takaku wa nakatta desu ne. It wasn't really expensive, but we're definitely gonna have to mortgage the house. Okay. Kayla, what's Yasui mean?
Sui.
Yasui.
Yasui. Oh.
So I'm not joking. This is the best way to remember this kanji. When a woman, which is on the bottom there, stays in the house, which is on the top, it's Yasui for the man. Because she doesn't always go out and spend all of his money on stuff.
Oh, like cheap?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sorry for offending literally everyone out there who's born before the year 2010, but or I should say everyone born after 1995. That's when comedy died. Anyway, that's one of the best ways to remember that kanji. It's literally a woman under a house, and it means cheap. So don't get mad at me. I think one of the kanjis for like noisy is the kanji for like 3 women or something.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Now remember, don't blame the Japanese for this. This all came from China around the 300 AD. All right, anyway, Yasui, cheap. So Kayla, you're going to ask John, was it cheap? And he's going to say, well, it wasn't cheap, but how could you turn down a signed Rick and Morty t-shirt?
Like, very easily.
Yes. Yaskata desu ka?
Perfect. Yeah, yaskata desu ka?
Nakata desu ka?
Yes. Ku wa nakata desu ne.
Yeah, great. Yasuku wa nakatta desu ne. Yeah, great. Yasuku wa nakatta desu. A little bit stuttering, stammering, but that's fine.
I have a speech impediment. Dick.
Repeat after me, children. Okay, so next we have the word samui. John, what's samui mean?
Uh,
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Was that the thing that's causing the speech impediment? Oh, all right. Samui. What does it mean, John?
drugs?
Samui means cold, as in cold weather.
Samui.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah.
samui. Yeah, great. Yeah, samui. All right, and Kayla. Oh, sorry, John. You're gonna ask Kayla if it is cold outside, and you're gonna say, Kayla, it's not really cold outside, but you know, I keep adding the word but.
Samuku desu ka?
There's no ku in the question.
Samui desu ka? Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Samui wa
No. Don't.
yeah, it
Watch
is.
the mouth. You're close. To put the wa there, you need to have the ku.
You didn't have the ku.
Oh, samuku wa nai desu ne?
Yeah, samuku wa nai desu ne. It's not really cold, or it's not really cold, you know. It's not really cold, you know. Samuku wa nai desu ne.
Need to be.
I'm fine.
He's putting a show. He's putting on a show for YouTube. He's gonna have his own spin-off, the John Crazy Hour. All right, Kayla, tsumetai. What's it mean?
Cold.
Specifically, what kind of a cold?
Cold, like cold to the touch.
Yeah, exactly. Tsumetai. I forget. Yeah, great. Tsumetai. What we're gonna do here is, Kayla, you're gonna ask if it's cold to the touch. I don't know. Maybe we're talking like, I don't know, ice cream or something. And John, you're gonna say, no, it's weird. It's kind of warm. No, you're gonna say it's not really cold, but you know.
Sumatai desu ka?
Yeah, great.
All right, let's try. Sumataku wa nai desu ne.
Yeah, tsumataku wa nai desu ne. Great. I'm gonna change one more thing. You see how these are all nais and nakatas?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we can also make them negative using arimas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically arimasen. Yes, exactly. And then we wouldn't use des with it. Okay, we wouldn't use des. So let's go ahead and pick. We'll just use this one right here. Mazui desu ka? John, you're gonna ask Kayla, is it bad? And then Kayla, you're gonna say, well, it's not really bad, right? But instead of using naides, switch it with arimasen.
Do you still add the ne at the end?
The ne is just saying, you know?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're gonna keep that.
Okay.
Okay. Mazui desu.
One more time. Sorry, I think the audio clipped out. One more time.
Mazui desu ka?
Great.
Mazuku wa arimasen ne?
Yeah, mazuku wa arimasen ne. And that's a little bit more stiff, a little bit more formal, a little bit more literary, like you might write it. John, do you know how to make arimasen negative? Pop quiz.
I thought it already was.
Arimasen is, did I say negative? I meant past tense, excuse me.
I do. I think that Kayla needs more practice than I.
Isn't it arimasen deshita?
Exactly. We just said deshita. Exactly. Arimasen deshita. So
I just went over that with her. That's why I wanted to.
So Kayla, you're gonna ask, was it good? And John, you're gonna reply, well, it wasn't really good, you know, but using arimasen deshita instead of nakata desu. Okay?
Oishikatta desu ka?
Oshiku wa arimasen desu ne.
Yeah, exactly. Ne. Now, we're not going to do this one because you don't hear it very often, but you could even say mazuku arimasu ka? You were about to ask if we could do a positive?
Mm-hmm.
We could actually do that. Replace that e with a ku, replace the des with arimasu, and it works exactly the same way. Mazuku arimasu ka? Mazuku arimasen ne. And it works. It works just like that.
Oh.
It's very uncommon. I shouldn't say it's very uncommon. It just you just straight up don't see it that often. Okay, you see ku arimasen a lot more often than you do ku arimasu. So and really quickly, that highlights how adjectives actually operate in Japanese, because arimas means like it exists or there is or something like that. And so what you're saying is that you're describing its existence as being mazuku. It exists in a not so great way. I'm not sure if tastes bad could be turned into an adverb somehow. Let's do one more set of them, changing the arimasens and the arimasen deshtas, okay?
Okay.
So we'll start off with Kayla, Toi, and John. You're gonna keep it. You're gonna do negative, non-past. Okay, so you're just gonna use arimasen.
Okay.
Toi desu ka?
Let's go. Toku wa arimasen deshita ne.
Okay, I said non-past, but you went past. Let's do it one more time. Keep it non-past.
Oh, arimasen.
Kayla. Yeah, Kayla. One more time from the top.
Toi desu ka?
Toku wa arimasen ne.
Yeah, great. Toku wa arimasen ne. And we'll just do a different one. Takay. Was it expensive? John, yeah, notice it. Was it expensive? Now we're keeping it past tense. Was it expensive? And Kayla, you're going to be using the arimasen for was not expensive.
So I need to say takata.
Yeah, well,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, sorry, one more time. It cut out again.
Takata desu ka?
Takaka. There's two kas, so it's kaka.
I get it. Takakaka.
It's not takakaka. It's taka. It's takaka ta. Takakata. Now you had three kas.
Takakata desu ka?
Yeah, exactly. Great. Perfect.
Takaku wa arimasen deshita ne?
Yeah, exactly. Takaku wa arimasen deshita ne. Great. Yeah, great. We were talking about pop culture degrees so much. How about we call it there? Any questions?
No. Oh, I have a question.
Yeah, bring it up.
People in my class, if they want to join this, like,
why? I heard that this is such an amazing deal, Evan. Are you sure it's? Sorry, go ahead.
I think they're worried, like they're not gonna know what's going on in the lessons.
They're all online, and it's not that far. I mean, we're seriously dealing with in the JSL textbook. This is like the third lesson.
Okay. So they should be.
If they can't handle it, we're gonna have like 3 or 4 students. I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind having a refreshed course here and there. And I'd be more than. What did John say?
Start over.
I mean, we could go a little bit faster if we did that. But the next lesson, by the way, lesson 8 is going to be a review. And there's going to be a lot more of you guys making your own sentences and stuff like that. So it's going to be kind of a quiz review thing.
That we've practiced.
That's not a good idea for me. Kayla will be fine. I will help her and support her.
It's going to be funny because if you guys ever go back to Japan, you're going to be like, wait, that's that thing. Wait. I actually know how to. Wait. I don't. Like, you're going to be like, wait. As little as I studied, I actually do what that guy just said just now. It's going to be kind of funny when you go back there.
Somebody's going to say Toi to me, and I'm going to say,
no, what's going to
happen? Is it fast?
What's going to happen is I'm going to recognize more words that people say, but I'm still not going to know what it means.
Hey, you said that word. Oishii desu ka? Yeah, you said that word. Oishii desu ka? Yeah. They're like, oh, okay. So it's good. You're like, no, it's horrible. But they won't understand English.
So I mean, I'll recognize more words and just don't know what they mean. I'll be able to pick words.
I don't think he's just a weird American.
Yeah. No, straight up. Tell them I'll be more than happy to refresh them and coach them a little bit. So, I mean, if you guys are willing to let me bring them up to speed a little bit, I'm more than happy to. It's not a big deal. And then I'll show them the lessons and everything. Just have them rewatch them or whatever, and I'll be happy to go over it too.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. Well, you have a good weekend.
Hey, you too, guys.
甘いお芋が焼けてるよ石焼き芋
If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you like, subscribe, and share this video to everybody you know and yell at them repeatedly until they subscribe as well. If you'd like to support me even more, head on over to patreon.com where for just $1 a month, 3 cents a day, that's it, it's darn near free, you can help me financially keep these videos coming. And as a reward for your Patreon donations, you get access to all of the miscellaneous things that I produce to help out my own students who I teach in person, and also just things that I make for myself. And if you want a little bit more bang for your buck, head on over to Teespring, where you can get lots of fun clothing, mugs, stickers, cell phone cases, all that I've designed. More designs to come. I hope you have yourself a happy dappy day. Peace out.